Welcome, Scorpio. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for October 24th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Scorpio. The air feels electric today, and that's no coincidence. With Mars, your ruling planet, igniting your sector of transformation and power, you're stepping into a cycle where courage, clarity, and emotional honesty collide. This isn't about small shifts, it's about redefining your relationship with control, both in your career and in your personal life. The universe is nudging you to drop the armor, to let the world see not just your strength, but your resilience. You're learning that vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. It means alignment with your truth. The more you embrace what scares you, the faster everything around you begins to align with what you've been manifesting all along. Financially, this cosmic movement brings a sharp edge of awareness. The Ten of Swords moment from your spiritual energy now mirrors the feeling of exhaustion from trying to make something work that no longer serves you, be it a project, partnership, or even a certain belief about money. It's time to pivot, not push. If you've been juggling too much or chasing validation through achievements, the energy around mid-October urges recalibration. The current Mercury-Jupiter trine helps you make sense of the chaos, showing that a momentary loss could be the setup for a massive gain. Think of it as pruning a tree. You cut back what's overgrown so that healthier fruit can grow. Trust that your next financial opportunity will come from something you feel rather than something that just looks good on paper. In love, the Lover's card energy that echoed through your reading unfolds beautifully today. The universe is asking you to stop treating love as a battlefield and start seeing it as a mirror. The so-called love block that's been hovering isn't a punishment. It's a signal that your heart needs decluttering. You may find yourself reflecting on past relationships or even family dynamics that shaped how you give and receive affection. The current alignment between Venus and Neptune brings compassion, forgiveness, and the power to finally release resentment that's been sitting like emotional dust in your aura. Once that's gone, watch how quickly new energy flows in, whether it's a deeper level of intimacy in an existing bond or a magnetic pull towards someone new who meets you where you've evolved to be. At work, that Knight of Pentacles energy becomes your secret weapon. You're steady, dependable, and sharp. But with Mars pushing you forward, there's a burst of boldness that makes others take notice. The message today is about inspired action, not impulsive reaction. Someone may offer you a chance to collaborate or take on a new role, and your instinct might be to hesitate, to overthink, or to fear rejection. Don't. The cosmos is testing your readiness to trust yourself. Remember, hesitation is fear in disguise, and fear doesn't belong to the version of you that's building empires. If you've been eyeing a move, launching a business, pitching an idea, or even applying for that job that feels slightly out of reach, today's transits are whispering, go for it. The groundwork you've been laying will finally show its worth. The Three of Cups and Ace of Cups energy signals that your network is the key to unlocking new doors. You may find opportunities through unexpected conversations, referrals, or events that connect you with like-minded individuals. This is the time to show up authentically, not as who you think people want you to be, but as the magnetic force you naturally are when you're in your element. People are drawn to your intensity and emotional intelligence, so use that to your advantage. Say yes to that social invite or community event. Your next big step, romantically or professionally, could come from a casual interaction that seems minor at first glance. Spiritually, the message coming through loud and clear is about reprogramming your inner dialogue. The Magician energy reminds you that your thoughts are tools, not traps. The universe responds to the tone of your energy, not the words you speak. If you're focusing on lack, fear, or comparison, you'll keep looping the same lessons. But if you begin asking for wisdom instead of outcomes, show me how instead of give me now, you'll start noticing synchronicities lining up like a well-written story. This is your season of initiation into higher awareness, and Spirit wants you to learn how to manifest sustainably. Seek wisdom, not quick wins. The The Ace of Pentacles and Wheel of Fortune combination that anchors today's forecast speaks of karmic shifts in abundance. Once you clear emotional clutter, financial flow follows naturally. Expect signs of progress, an unexpected payment, a raise, or even a new source of income that feels tailor-made for your gifts. You're stepping into a chapter where wealth becomes a reflection of alignment, not effort. The key? Staying present. The universe doesn't reward those who live in the what if, it blesses those grounded in the what now. The power of your manifestation lies in your awareness of the moment you're in, not the moment you wish you were in. On an emotional level, the Six of Cups and the Hermit reveal that your inner child wants acknowledgement. There's a part of you that still craves reassurance, safety, and validation, and today's cosmic energies invite you to give yourself what you've been waiting for others to provide. When you nurture your inner world, your external reality softens. Take time to visualize your younger self and offer compassion, forgiveness, and patience. This simple act will help dissolve self-doubt and reconnect you with the creative spark that makes your Scorpio magic so powerful. Your affirmation for today is, new choices bring new results. Repeat it like a mantra, because this is your energetic password to a higher timeline. Every time fear creeps in, replace it with a choice that leads you closer to courage. Choose to act, to speak, to feel differently, and watch how fast your outer world adjusts. The energy you give is the energy that returns. Every thought, every gesture, every emotion is a boomerang. The universe is reminding you what you give will come back multiplied. So, Scorpio, as the day unfolds, remember that power doesn't mean control, it means presence. Your transformation is already in motion. All that's left is for you to say yes to it. Fear is just the echo of an outdated self-image. The real you is already fearless, ready, and rising. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Today, Scorpio, the air around you vibrates with intensity and revelation. The energies are shifting in your favor, bringing long-awaited clarity and karmic rewards. A cycle is closing, and the universe is orchestrating a divine rebalancing of your destiny. This day holds a message of transformation, not through chaos, but through justice, healing, and awakening. Card 1, Justice. Justice appears as the central energy of your day, confirming that divine balance is finally being restored. For months, you may have felt that life treated you unfairly, that your efforts weren't seen, or your love wasn't returned. Justice tells you that karmic alignment is in motion. Everything you've given, loyalty, forgiveness, compassion, now returns multiplied. This card speaks to fairness, legal victories, and spiritual vindication. Scorpio, your moral integrity becomes your greatest asset today, helping you gain respect, closure, and emotional clarity. Card 2, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords reveals an inner battle, a mental prison you've constructed from worry and doubt. You may feel stuck, uncertain about the next step in love or finances. But this card reminds you that the chains holding you back are self-imposed. The moment you shift your focus from fear to faith, the way forward opens. The key lies in perspective. The universe urges you to release self-blame and stop replaying the what-ifs. You've survived greater storms than this. Free your mind, and freedom in the physical world will follow. Card 3, the Ten of Pentacles. A powerful confirmation of stability and abundance. The Ten of Pentacles heralds financial progress, long-term security, and blessings within your home or family. Some Scorpios may receive news related to money, a bonus, inheritance, or opportunity that expands your foundation. This card also signifies generational blessings. Your actions today could positively impact your lineage. Spiritually, it's a reminder that prosperity flows when your emotional and material worlds are in harmony. Trust that your work, patience, and integrity are building an empire, one brick at a time. Card 4, the World. The World represents a major completion. You've come full circle, closing a painful chapter and stepping into a lighter, more liberated energy. What once seemed impossible now feels attainable because you've matured emotionally and spiritually. The world is your reward after perseverance, a sign that you're entering one of the most fulfilling stages of your life. For some Scorpios, travel, relocation, or public recognition could mark this new beginning. Whatever form it takes, this energy is about elevation. You've passed the test and the universe is proud. Card 5, the Tower. The Tower follows the world as a reminder that even in success, transformation never truly stops. Expect a sudden revelation, perhaps news that changes how you view a person or a situation. Though shocking, this truth liberates you. The Tower destroys false foundations, allowing you to rebuild stronger ones. Scorpio, you're the phoenix of the Zodiac, and this card is your signature. What crumbles now does so to make space for a life more aligned with your divine purpose. Breathe through the change. It's your rebirth. Card 6, the Wheel of Fortune. Karma turns in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune brings synchronicity, luck, and unexpected opportunity. Where things once felt stagnant, the energy now accelerates rapidly. A chance encounter could alter your career path or romantic life. This card reminds you that destiny cannot be forced. It unfolds perfectly in its own time. Scorpio, you've been through enough storms to recognize divine timing when it arrives. Embrace it. Fortune is shifting toward your favor, but stay humble, for the wheel is always turning. Card 7, Two of Cups. Love, connection, and reconciliation flow through this card. The Two of Cups signifies a meaningful relationship, either the deepening of an existing bond or the arrival of someone who mirrors your soul. This connection feels destined, possibly the result of divine justice in matters of the heart. Someone who once walked away may now realize your worth, returning with sincerity. If you're single, the universe whispers, love is closer than you think, perhaps right in front of you. Stay open, but grounded in your truth. The right love recognizes you by your energy. Card 8, Judgment. The final message, Judgment, marks awakening and renewal. A past situation or person resurfaces, not for chaos, but for closure or redemption. This is a powerful spiritual rebirth, your call to purpose. You're no longer who you once were. Your soul has evolved. Judgment invites forgiveness, self-acceptance, and the courage to start anew without the weight of regret. Scorpio, this is your moment to rise. The divine trumpet sounds for you to step into the next phase of your destiny, unafraid, unapologetic, and ready to lead. Today's reading weaves together justice, the world, and judgment, 3 cards of cosmic resolution and destiny. Scorpio, this is not a random sequence. It's proof that the universe has been orchestrating your elevation behind the scenes. The hardships you've endured weren't punishments. They were purification. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune turning and the Two of Cups blooming, love, opportunity, and divine recompense arrive hand in hand. Release fear, 8 of Swords, honor your lessons, the Tower, and celebrate your progress, the 10 of Pentacles. You are entering a cycle where balance, love, and abundance converge. Trust it, for this, Scorpio, is the justice your soul has earned. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Scorpio, your financial landscape today shimmers with the glow of long-awaited justice. The universe is recalibrating in your favor, rewarding the integrity and persistence you've shown through difficult seasons. If the past months brought imbalance, unpaid efforts, delayed payments, or blocked opportunities, that tide is shifting. You're entering a phase where value meets recognition, and the rewards align with the energy you've consistently poured into your ambitions. The Wheel of Fortune spins forward, signaling that fortune now favors your bravery. Don't mistake luck for coincidence. What unfolds today is the echo of the effort you once planted. Unexpected openings in business or collaborations may appear, and these chances will test your discernment. Trust your intuition before signing or committing. You've earned the right to choose carefully. The 10 of Pentacles reinforces long-term wealth and material comfort. You may notice progress in property, investments, or family finances. For some, it could involve receiving something owed, a refund, approval, or even an inheritance. The key is responsibility. Prosperity now demands wisdom. Avoid impulsive spending. Think sustainability, not instant gratification. Divine justice continues to mirror your financial journey. Money may not come through shortcuts, but through rightful means. If you've been ethical and fair in dealings, the payoff will reflect that purity. However, if any imbalance exists, debts, unresolved partnerships, it's time to settle them before they multiply. Remember, karma governs economics too. Your intuition, heightened by Scorpio's water element, guides you toward profitable paths others overlook. Listen to your inner pulse. It may direct you to creative projects, spiritual ventures, or something unconventional that aligns passion with profit. Transformation, after all, is your trademark, turning scarcity into abundance. The greatest wealth today isn't just money, it's freedom. By releasing fear of loss, you attract greater flow. The universe moves resources where they are respected, and you, Scorpio, are finally ready to handle abundance with grace and mastery. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for October 24th are 19, 62, 42, 75, 90, 28. Daily love. In love, Scorpio, divine timing unfolds with quiet power. The Two of Cups graces your path, hinting at reconciliation, attraction, and emotional honesty. Whether you're single or entwined, the theme today is connection, not the superficial kind, but one forged in truth and vulnerability. Love is asking you to remove your armor and speak from your soul. If a relationship once fell apart under misunderstanding, the Judgment card breathes new life into it. You may hear from someone who still carries your energy, a conversation, a confession, or even a heartfelt apology. This return is not meant to reopen old wounds, but to heal them. Closure becomes sacred medicine now. For singles, the universe whispers through justice. You are about to meet someone whose energy mirrors your growth. This isn't accidental. It's karmic alignment. You attract what you've become. The more balanced and authentic you are, the more effortlessly you'll draw a partner of depth and maturity. The Tower adds emotional electricity, sudden realizations about love's true nature. Perhaps you've mistaken attachment for devotion or silence for peace. Today, illusions collapse so authentic affection can rise. Don't resist emotional vulnerability. It's the soil where real intimacy grows. Scorpio's sensuality becomes magnetic now. Your natural intensity, when tempered with empathy, invites love that's passionate yet grounded. Whether it's rekindling a flame or discovering new chemistry, the day holds potential for connection that feels fated. Ultimately, love today is about choosing courage over control. Let go of the urge to predict outcomes. When you surrender to emotional truth, the heart reveals what logic never could, that love, when it's divine, always finds its way back. At work, professionally, Scorpio, you're ascending. The Chariot pushes you forward, symbolizing unstoppable drive and the courage to conquer uncertainty. You've faced resistance from systems, colleagues, or your own doubts, yet each obstacle has sculpted your leadership. Today's momentum demands focus. Direct your power, don't scatter it. The world celebrates completion, a cycle closing with recognition or reward. You may finalize a project, receive approval, or gain public validation. Your expertise is finally being noticed. Those who underestimated you begin to understand that Scorpio's patience isn't weakness, but precision in disguise. With justice guiding your career path, you're reminded that integrity is non-negotiable. If conflicts arise at work, let fairness, not emotion, lead. Your calm logic will earn respect and prevent unnecessary friction. Contracts and negotiations favor you now, but only when honesty prevails on both sides. Financially, you're encouraged to innovate. The Wheel of Fortune promises that one inspired idea could change everything. Don't fear experimentation. The universe rewards creative risk-takers today. Scorpio's secret weapon is vision. the ability to see potential where others see impossibility. Beware of burnout. The Eight of Swords warns against mental overload. You don't need to control every detail or prove your worth repeatedly. Your results already speak for themselves. Rest, delegate, and trust your process. The energy you conserve now will fuel the breakthroughs ahead. In essence, your work life stands at a powerful turning point. Recognition, advancement, or independence beckon, but only if you keep aligning ambition with purpose. When passion and justice walk hand in hand, success becomes not just likely, but inevitable. Health. The Tower appears here as release, not ruin. Emotionally, you've been carrying too much tension, resentment, perhaps even grief. These emotions manifest physically as fatigue or restlessness. Today's message is simple. Let go. Cry, breathe, stretch, rest, whatever helps you unburden. Healing begins the moment you stop resisting change. The Eight of Swords reminds you that many of your health blocks originate in the mind. Worry and overthinking can disrupt your body's rhythm. Meditation, journaling, or spending time in silence can bring profound calm. You don't need a perfect plan to feel better, just one consistent act of self-kindness each day. The world invites holistic renewal. Physical, emotional, and spiritual health now intertwine. Perhaps you're considering a lifestyle change, cleaner eating, movement, or therapy. These impulses are divine nudges. Listen to them. Your body wants balance as much as your soul does. With judgment, your spirit experiences a rebirth. Old habits or addictions that once had power over you now lose their grip. Healing accelerates when forgiveness enters, especially self-forgiveness. Release guilt for past neglect and start fresh. Scorpio's regenerative nature ensures quick recovery once you decide to heal. Your sign rules transformation after all. Water rituals, baths, swimming, or time near the ocean can recharge your aura. Let water remind you that flow is strength, not surrender. Health today is about equilibrium. Nourish yourself in ways that honor both your human and divine essence. When your spirit thrives, your body naturally follows. Family and friends. Family bonds shift under the light of the Wheel of Fortune, bringing resolution to old misunderstandings. Perhaps conversations long avoided now occur naturally, guided by empathy rather than pride. This is a day to listen deeply, not to win arguments, but to build peace. The Ten of Pentacles reveals the warmth of shared stability. Family finances, home arrangements, or responsibilities may harmonize now. Even if differences remain, love becomes the unspoken currency binding everyone together. The Judgment card calls for generational healing. You may realize that certain family patterns, emotional distance, overprotectiveness, or self-sacrifice, trace back further than you thought. By forgiving rather than repeating them, you become the one who breaks the cycle. The world energy signals emotional maturity within family matters. Someone close may finally recognize your worth or apologize for past behavior. Closure feels sweet but not vengeful. It's the serenity that follows understanding. Scorpio, you carry deep ancestral wisdom. When you choose compassion over resentment, you uplift not just yourself, but your entire lineage. Family karma transforms when one brave heart decides to love differently. If family feels heavy at times, remember that home is also within you. Your roots are strong enough to hold storms and gentle enough to grow new flowers. Choose peace, not perfection. Compatibility. Today, Scorpio finds strongest resonance with Cancer, Pisces, and Virgo. With Cancer, emotions flow naturally. It's as if you've known each other across lifetimes. Cancer's nurturing presence softens your intensity, while your passion inspires their confidence. Pisces meets you in the spiritual realm. Together, you communicate through silence, dreams, and intuition. This bond feels destined, though it demands emotional maturity to avoid confusion. Still, it's one of the most healing connections you can experience. Virgo offers the grounding your passionate energy needs. Their practicality stabilizes your emotions, while your depth encourages them to open their heart. Mutual respect builds slowly, but solidly between you two. With Taurus, there's sensual magnetism, but potential power struggles. You both desire loyalty, yet control may clash if compromise isn't practiced. Balance this dynamic with patience, and you'll find remarkable endurance. Leo challenges and excites you in equal measure. Their fire can either complement or compete with your emotional depth. When ego yields to admiration, this duo becomes unstoppable, both powerful and loyal. Finally, another Scorpio mirrors you. Intense, mysterious, transformative. Together, you could build empires or burn bridges, depending on emotional maturity. The connection is magnetic, but it must be handled with care and self-awareness. Your lucky color today. Deep indigo, this mysterious hue mirrors Scorpio's soul today. It vibrates with wisdom, spiritual depth, and the quiet power of intuition. Wear it, visualize it, or surround yourself with it to sharpen perception and enhance emotional balance. Indigo channels higher consciousness, the bridge between shadow and light. The phrase of the day: what you give comes back to you multiplied, always in the right time. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.